Do you feel like you're not getting enough void shards? Well, let me show you some ways to get them. Alright, so there are a couple ways to get void shards, not as common as the ancient shards, but there are definitely a couple ways. Let's get into them. They're not in any order or anything, but let's get into it. We have the Bazaar. Now, if you're doing Tag Team Arena, you can get yourself some void shards. I believe this is a 1 week cooldown on the void shard, but it is 15,000 gold bars, and that is one way and one reason why you should do Tag Team Arena. Starting off, really, honestly, what this feels like, this is like me telling you to eat your broccoli, and if you do, you can get a void shard. So eat your broccoli is what I'm saying. Certain events can get you void shards. I'm not saying you can get a lot of them, but you can get a couple of them. Especially, like, for example, this is the coalition event for the Assassin's Creed, and if I reach 13,000 points, I can get one void shard. But you need, basically what I'm saying is, like, when you're doing these events and when they're live and everything, make sure you check out if there are some void shards to pick up. For example, like Cassandra, do we have any void shards in the chat? Do we have any void shards? Oh my god, don't we have any void? Oh, we have a void shard right there with 1,100 points. Obviously, you wouldn't just chase this for the void shard. You probably are desperate for the Cassandra Perfect Soul in this case, but you know, make sure you keep an eye out on the events as well. And then again, this is just another example. Champion training, you can get a void shard. They're usually further down, and then further up is usually some ancient shards. But yeah, in this case, you have a void shard here. Then one of the more obvious ways to get them is clan versus clan, obviously. Now, I'm gonna point something out. All right, I'm doing 1 keys. I can 1 key Ultra Nightmare, which means I have 3 other keys to spend. What this means is, and I promise you I got this, okay? Even if you're like early game, you're going like, man, I get fucking nothing from easy, normal, or hard chests. Yes, I mean, the drops are not great, okay? And, you can get a void shard from the normal chest. However, I pulled, and this says something about me bragging about it, because it doesn't happen that often. I got a void shard today in the morning from a guardian chest. From the, hard guardian chest here, I got a void shard. So, usually, I mean, if you're a little bit lazy about it, and if you can avoid 1 key this, I don't know if you guys do, let me know in the comments, but some guys just do Ultra Nightmare, but then you haven't done 2 keys. Depending on when you do it, make sure you log in a little bit here and there. They reset every 5 hours, the keys. So you can just like, oh, one shot. But then, doesn't have to end there. Do the brutal and hard. You can get yourself some void shards. You can also get yourself some ancient shards on a daily basis. I mean, ideally, and if you're in a clan that obviously you get 2 chests from each, this is just hypothetical. 2 void shards here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 void shards daily. Nah, I'm kidding. Obviously, I mean, you can get that, but the chances of you doing that is, I mean, if you said you did, I kind of wanted proof in order to you just got super lucky. But yeah, this is another way to get a lot of void shards. Another one that is very popular and that you really should do is the Doom Tower. Now, even in normal, I haven't cleared it here. We have 1 here. You have another 1 here. You have another 1 there. That's 3. In hard, I'm not sure. I don't think I can see the rewards anymore, but I believe you're getting at least 2 to 3 void shards here as well, and 2 sacred shards. So if you can do Doom Tower, make sure you do it. Even the normal one. And just a tip with the Doom Tower here, make sure you start off on hard as far away as as far into the Doom Tower as possible. The reason for this is every time you've done your the golden keys, you have a bunch of silver keys. Now you really want to spend them on artifacts, which is on the hard version of this, and if you start on normal, you're not gonna have that chance. So in order to get the better fragments for the gear, on a daily basis, make sure you start with hard and then jump into normal and only spend your silver keys basically on hard. That's basically what I'm saying. Then we have Faction Wars. Faction Wars offer a lot of shards. And let's get into it here. In the beginning, you're getting a bunch of ancient shards, but then it slowly progressed to void shards. This is not on a weekly basis. This is just, oh, look at this. I need to check them out. Just clear them. Get them if you can. Obviously, and I feel you guys. If even, dude, there's a bunch. I feel like void shards is the most common one, right? Let's count them, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. What about hard? Hard gets you. Ooh. Yeah, there's a couple shards here as well. Usually it's what's it called? The red one, the primal, which is really nice. But yeah, there's a couple shards to pick off here. Then one thing that's a little bit easier than Faction Wars is campaign. Now, in the normal, can I look at the stages? Okay, I guess I can look. I can't. What the fuck? On campaign, you have a couple of rewards here as well. If you're clearing all the stages, make sure if you have a strong team and you haven't done this, like if you are like mid-game and you have cleared campaign kind of, but you haven't got everything started, dude, this is the perfect time for you to run in with 2 of your baddest Shards out there and just clear this. Do 3 stars in every single one of them in both normal, hard, brutal, and nightmare. This gets you a bunch of shards. That's ancient shards, that's void shards, and a couple sacreds, I believe. Then we have the dailies. This is only once a month, but every time it hits the 30 out of the 30, you're like, boom, 1 void shard. Oh, it doesn't end there. Boom, another sacred shard. So make sure you do your dailies, because that will also give you some void shards. 1 void shard per month. Then we have daily login. This obviously varies, but in 2 days, hey, look at that, getting another void shard. And this pops up a little bit here and there, as you can see. And this whole month, there's 1. This one is 1 as well. Maybe there's just 1 each month, I believe. Yep, it looks like it's each month here. Oh, 2. Early game, you're getting a couple more. 2 there as well. 2 there as well. Yeah, you can get a bunch of void shards here as well, just by logging in. Super easy. Then we have classic arena. Okay, if we go into here, we get into the tiers. In the early stages, you're not getting any. You're getting just ancient shards or a chance of it. When does it change here? Is it like the last stage of silver? Maybe it's just gold. Yeah, from gold series, you can get a bunch of void shards as well on a weekly basis. Well, not a bunch. You have a chance of getting 1 each week. But hey, it's still a void shard. And maybe that void shard will turn into legendary. And now we're getting into like, okay, where can I find just another one? There's live arena. Down here you can get 1 void shard in the milestone 6. But there's definitely way more reasons to do live arena. But hey, if you're really chasing void shards, I mean, I'm just saying, there is one for you, okay? And I believe that rounds it up. That is the ways you can get void shards. If I've missed any other way that you can get them by not swiping your credit card, let me know in the comments. And other than that, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. All right? And I'll see you guys next time.